It's Tattoo Tuesday with Mr. Tasty. Keep an eye out for Artie and smile because summer doesn't last forever. Enjoy Wellsville.
Welcome back, Nightcrawlers. The summer of slime is rolling right along. It's time for another trip to Wellsville for Tattoo Tuesday. Today we're opening the vault with Season 1, Episode 8 of The Adventures of Pete and Pete, A Hard Day's Pete. Guys, if you want proof that this show is firing on all cylinders creatively and musically, this is the absolute pinnacle. This is universally considered one of the greatest episodes in Nickelodeon history. It explores the raw, life-changing power of hearing your favorite song for the very first time, and it treats that musical discovery like a massive epic quest. We're breaking down every detail, diving into legendary music trivia, and celebrating why Pete and Pete is untouchable television. Let's get into it.
You, my little Viking.
Thanks, Artie. In other news, the international adult conspiracy has struck again.
The episode kicks off with little Pete riding his bike to school. As he passes a random garage, he hears a sound that completely stops him in his tracks.
He had a favorite smell and a favorite star and a favorite internal organ, but what he didn't have was a favorite song. He just never cared enough to find one he could call his own.
A rock band is practicing inside, and the song they were playing hits little Pete like an absolute lightning bolt. It's the greatest thing he's ever heard. But just as quickly as he discovers it, the moment's gone. The garage door closes, the band vanishes without a trace, and little Pete is left standing there, completely mesmerized. He doesn't know the name of the band.
Google me, bitch! Google me! You might want to look me up sometime, Barbara!
He doesn't know the name of the song. And right here, you got a massive piece of trivia. The band playing in that garage isn't just a group of random actors. That's an actual physical appearance by Polaris, the legendary house band that provided the iconic theme song and soundtrack for the entire series. And the song they're playing in the absolute alternative rock classic, Summer Baby. It's incredibly rare for a kid's show to feature an actual indie rock band performing their own music as a central plot point. But that is exactly what made the show so brilliant. Polaris was actually comprised of members from the New Haven indie rock band Miracle Legion, giving the show unmatched musical credibility. The main conflict of the episode is brilliant because it's so relatable. The song is stuck in little Pete's head, but memories fade. He starts to realize that he's slowly forgetting the melody. The greatest song he's ever heard is slipping away from him.
Hang on! Hang on, little buddy!
Vortex, please. You're letting the sadness of the swamps get to you.
You're a monster!
So he does the only logical thing a kid in Wellsville can do to save the music. He decides to form his own rock band, figure out the song from memory, and play it himself before it disappears forever. Of course, he names his band the Blowholes, but assembling a band in Wellsville means pulling together the most eccentric, wonderful group of weirdos imaginable. The lineup of the Blowholes is legendary. Little Pete's on rhythm guitar and vocals.
And on rhythm guitar, I'm Pete, Thunderball Wrigley.
On drums, he recruits his friend Clem.
He's Clem, Mutton Chop Linnell.
Played by Aaron Schwartz, but he needs a rhythm section. So he looks to the adults. For bass guitar, he recruits his math teacher, Miss Fingerwood.
She's Elma Cooter Fingerwood.
Heart times soul equals rock and roll.
And who plays Miss Fingerwood? The incredible indie rock singer-songwriter Sid Straw. And for the lead guitar, little Pete recruits the local electricity meter reader, a guy named Lightning Mel Ratner.
Oh, sorry. Man, my brain was flipping like a pancake.
And this is another incredible casting choice because Mel Ratner is played by actual rock legend Marshall Crenshaw. We have a fictional band made up of a kid, his drummer buddy, a math teacher, and a meter reader, and they're genuinely rocking out. They practice in the garage, trying desperately to find the exact groove that little Pete remembers. They struggle, they get frustrated, and little Pete almost gives up hope, but finally, they lock in. When the Blowholes finally nail the melody of Summer Baby, it is pure cinematic joy. They blast the song so incredibly loud that it literally shakes the entire town of Wellsville. The episode doesn't treat this like a silly kid's hobby. It treats a child's love for a rock song as a magical, almost spiritual experience. The music brings the entire town together, and for those few minutes, everything is perfect. It's a beautiful, triumphant climax that perfectly captures why music is so important to us. A Hard Day Pete is a masterpiece. Between the actual appearance of Polaris, the incredible guest stars making up the Blowholes, and the sheer unbridled love for music that drives the entire plot, the episode's flawless. I'm giving Season 1, Episode 8 a perfect 10 Summer Babies out of 10. Keep those Petunia tattoos looking fresh, guys, and I'll see you back tomorrow at Bunk 13 for Camp On 1 on Wednesday. If you like this video, like it. If you want to see more, hit the subscribe button. And let me know in the comments, what was the very first song you ever heard that completely changed your life?